welcome to the Geek Lab, and here we are once again with our 3D printer, build it yourself jobber from Eaglemoss. And last month, if you remember, I don't exactly remember, we installed these bars here, I believe, and this motor for the motor up here, and we actually have this motor is actually powered now. If you look on the other side, there's the motor itself, all its electrical gubbins hanging off. So this month it looks like we'll be working on this one. But first of all, it's time to have a look at those magazines. I'll be right back. Right, before we start filming this, I'd just like to say that my big sack is rather full. This sack, that is. Well, it's not full at the moment because I've taken stuff out, but yes, it was a bit of a full sack because folder number 4 has arrived. Yep, that's one thing without getting these weekly. Well, they come into the shops weekly. You do end up getting through these folders rather quickly. So, let's have a look at the magazine, shall we? Number 1 for your delectation and amusement. Ta-da! Well, so I'm looking at the camera now, make sure it's set up properly for you. Just zoom in a little bit. I've actually got no extra lights on in here, just the room lights. So responsive this camera is. Anyhow, okay, we have issue number 28. In this issue, the V3 printer board, the Z-axis linear bearing block. Must be that bugger. Yep. 3D modelling step by step, and 3D printing enters the world of robotics. Cool. Pardon me. Right. Robotics. Row, yep. Robotics gently down the stream. Got a bit of glare on that left page. Oh well. It matters not too much. Let's see what you can see. What's it like when you go over there? That's not too bad, we'll keep it like that. Anyhow, okay, so in this issue, robotics, robots that printers that make robots, robotic printers that replicate themselves. Who says that robotics and 3D printing can't go arm in arm? That's a nice little guy there, has been printed out, I assure. Assumption being the mother of all. Anyway, what's this guy? He is making weird stuff. The chunky plastic extruded from the giant robotic arm of the material printer solidifies instantly and doesn't need structures. The printer can draw freeform shapes in the air from horizontal, vertical, smooth or irregular surfaces. Wow, that's quite amazing. Can we build one of them next time? That would be fun. The object size is limited only by the size of the robotic arm. I'd like to see one of them in use. I have to go on the internet later and see if there are any. I've seen these little things. Are those the ones? There's like a pen that can draw as well. Can draw in the air. Seen that one. Okay. 3D print and robotics. The full kit, the components to build a poppy humanoid robot are modular. These assemble and can be adapted and modified, including the 3D printed body parts. Cool. Cool. But he can't print the motor. No, some bug again. Make your own transformers. Girl. Spiders to Mars. Spider-Fab Technologies would carry out on-orbit construction of very large structures and components. Yeah, it's like a spider in space. Nice. Right. So, next page. Yes, it is. Revolutionary Design Part 1. The first in a 4-part tutorial in which you will be using a combination of existing skills and new skills to design and ultimately print a model Dutch windmill. That could be interesting. Yes. Ooh. This could be a good little project to get involved in, building the balcony supports. To be honest, I still haven't worked through these lessons. I'm going to have to catch up on this. That may be something for me to do tomorrow, perhaps. Let's carry on. Right. Vector 3, Z-axis linear bearing. Okay, we shall be doing that in a bit. Oh, unscrewing. I hate those ones. It takes ages to get them back in there. Little buggers. I'll take them off. Oh, Triceratops. Now that could be worth printing as well. It's better than what we've been offering. A model for the bath. I could 3D print me a rubber duck. Or a plastic duck. That could be handy. Toast rack. It's a good idea, but I wouldn't use one because I don't put toast in a rack because then it goes cold and I like my toast red hot. Rotating gimbal, that could be interesting. I wouldn't mind doing that. Yeah, okay. Design for function. While a 3D printed sculpture or decorative piece can often get away with minor structural flaws due to miscalculations, designing for function is an entirely different matter. Okay, no problem. Design considerations, art and design, and stuff like that. Know your print settings. There is a lot to 3D printing that people just don't think when you start it. There we go. What have we got an advert for this time? Femmes Fatales box set. No, thank you. Okay, let's go to number 29. Ooh, interesting. I have to get up here to make sure it's all in the right place on the screen. Right. Okay. And this shows Z3 print apart, the Z-axis motor. The big bugger. That's the third one. Then we've got 3D modelling step by step, and 3D printing makes waves in the boating world. I'd say that's a ship, that's not a boat. And boats technically go underwater, ships stay on the top. We've got some gentlemen playing with these V3. Right. Oh, apparently the printer will be usable well before the end of the series because we do all the structure and electronics first, and then all the fancy bits come later. So that's good if it is as it's shown in other videos. Anyway, 3D printing. Oh, let's see. Are you in shot? Yes, you are. From scale models to naval warships, and from hull designs to special fittings, 3D printing is making a splash on the water. Hospital ship USNS Comfort. A 3D printed scale model of the ship was used by engineers to run wind tunnel tests. The data collected helped assess wind measurement sensors, and thereby improve safety conditions for aircraft. Cool. Right, what the hell? 3D printed canoe? Kayak even? Bottom right, Jim Smith's colourful kayak comprises 28 sections of ABS which are part printed separately and bolted to the next. The joints were then waterproofed with silicone sealant. Yeah. It would cost a fortune electricity and your stuff you put in though. First. A lot of bottle. One of the tidiest examples of reuse and recycle came from the milk carton derby that is held each year on Green Lake, Seattle. In 2012, 3 Washington University students built a little canoe from 250 polythene milk cartons that was shredded into small pieces. Okay, what's that got to do with it? I don't know. That's a nice model. I like that model. What is it? The Livria 26 was inspired by fishing boats once built in Mulberry, a maritime pine by master carpenters. The 1/14 scale model, in contrast, took just a few days to print in reinforced polyamide. Nice. Nicey. Right. Follow me. Using profiles with Follow Me. What? So far, we've only explored a fraction of the potential of the Follow Me tool. In this tutorial, we'll learn how powerful and versatile an asset this tool can be to your projects. Okay. Correct use of the Follow Me tools requires practice, but you can provide you with the means to create many complex forms. Using the tool to draw profiles is the first function that we'll tackle. Okay, right. All nicely laid out and stepped as usual. The tutorials, what I've read, are very good. So it's worth getting just for that. I mean, a lot of people go out and get a 3D printer and they don't realise all there is to designing this stuff. So if you want to design it, so this is very good for that. 3D printing with mixed media. Many designers, artists and hobbyists see 3D printing as just another tool in their toolbox, so why not follow their lead? Here are some ideas for mixed media projects to inspire you. So, combining materials, choosing the material, cool. Righty-ho. Okay, Vector 3, Stage 4, Z-axis motor fitting. We'll be doing that in a bit. Triceratops Part 2. Okay. Living room suite. Part 1, no thanks. Inkwell. No real use for that. Drawer pulls. Nope. Chunky bangle. Nope. 3D printing for kids. It isn't fair when only the adults get to play with the new toy making machine. 3D printing is an excellent opportunity to entertain and educate kids using modern manufacturing techniques. The act of making is one of the most engaging and beneficial activities for a child's development. Yeah, it's a bit like designing video games and stuff like that, make them think outside the box. Toys and crafts, introducing CAD, and all good stuff like that. What we got today? Marvel Ultron. I suppose that's not as bad as the other one. There we go. Right. A sip of tea. It's becoming very cold by now. And in our house, to let your tea go cold is a criminal offence. Right. Number 30. Dirty 30. In this issue, Z3 printer parts, Z-axis motor mounting bracket, which will be Ta-da! 3D modelling step by step, and the new face of fashion is 3D printed. Oh, great fashion. The new face of fashion. Hats, masks, and even eyewear. The new face of fashion is 3D printed. Or make my own glasses. I could be Elton John. And a different pair for every day of the week. Or maybe not. Oh my god, somebody sneezed on her face. Yeah. Arty types. Arty farties. 3D vision. No, 3D vision. Few accessories draw attention to the face like a pair of glasses, and eyewear is the ideal match for 3D printing. This allows you to customize to your heart's content size, colours, design. All can be tweaked online and the goods dispatched to your door. When given the smallest price point and size, every part of the operation, customizing, printing and delivery, is a win for maker and buyer. Yeah, not something you can do at home, is it? Because you've got to do the lenses side of it. Yes. Okay, hearty farties. Well, that's quite good. I like that. If you're in some sort of weird social thing, that's good. And that's quite good. Not for me, you know. No, you might see me walk around that one day on the video. Okay, building a windmill part 2. I like that, wet paint. That's quite good. Bit of humour there. Was appreciated. So walking through the next stages of building the windmill. Got to get through the tutorials first before I get to this one. 3 more layers. There we go. It's quite a long tutorial. Extrusion and retraction. For 3D printers like the Vector 3, the process of extrusion and retraction work in tandem to build models layer by layer. Okie dokie. Additive manufacturing and direct drive extruder retraction. Avoiding stringing. Okay, Vector 3 Z-axis motor mount. Ah, so that's what the spinny little thing is. Z-axis motor mount. What's happening again? Got a little spinny thing. Spinny. So, right. Some of the instructions. Oh no, tiny things to get on one's nerves. And Triceratops Part 3. I have to build that one. Living room sweetener. Genie bottle? I suppose so. And you're going to have to what else in the genie to get residence? Yeah. It'll be interesting to see how textured that comes out after it's been printed. You may have to use some techniques to smooth it off afterwards. Latest online offers from Eaglemoss, military watch sets. Okay, not for me, but suppose somebody wants a shitload of watches. And last but not least on this video, number 31. In this issue, the Z-axis limit switch. We've seen these before, and we've got one for the Z-axis. There we go. 3D modelling step by step, 3D printing and the world of scale models. And he's now building a little thing, and it's in his printer there. Okay. Small is beautiful. That's what the people with the small ones always say. There we go. If you had to look twice at this photograph of a vintage Bentley racing car, you wouldn't be alone. The real thing. It is in fact a gleaming example of what can be achieved in small scale with 3D printing. Wow. 1931 Bentley Blower 4.5 litre Le Mans. Reborn as a 1 in 5 scale model, this state-of-the-art vehicle is still a head-turner. The model was built by craftsmen at US firm Mishko Models in 2012. Nice. Don't think I'll be doing that with mine. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That involves a lot of work afterwards as well. Painting and smoothing and... oh yeah. Oh. Oh. I want one. I have to make one of them. Oh. Oh, look at that bike. That car. No. Somebody printed out. Oh, no. Custom made accessories. Uses 3D printing to create RC model airplane and helicopter cockpits. Alright, so they are not full size. Whew. Cool. After that orgasmic nerd festa, all about fixings. A strong understanding of the types of joints you can construct, when best to employ them, will allow you to significantly expand your modelling repertoire. Setting up a block. Okay. Nice tutorial here. Pins and holes. So, the other good thing about this course, this thing, is you learn CAD, which is very good if you want to design and build stuff. Very nice. Vector 3 Z-axis limit switch, which I've already shown you. I'll be fitting that. Do I have to take anything out again? No. May have to have a look. Right, set of dominoes, part 1. Different. Sydney Opera House. Definitely different. A knot puzzle. Okay. Interesting. Customizing SketchUp. There are more ways to make the way you work in SketchUp more efficient. By customizing your top toolbar, you'll soon find that it will become one of your greatest assets. Okay. And don't miss issue 32. Z-axis screw rod. Hooray! About time, the rod. And the King, the Wizard, and the Burglar. Hobbit figurine set. Okay, so that's that done. What's left now to do is to pack the bloody print parts into the bloody printer. So I shall go away and do that, and I'll be back in a mo. Right, okay, we are done, and as you can see, we've installed the uppy-downsy type thingy. Now behind there, you can't see too well on this, but I shall remove you from the stand, and hopefully all will be well. Yeah. Right, behind there is the switch for the cut-off. And we've inserted this motor here. Now, the word fiddly just doesn't seem enough to describe this thing. Inserting that was a pain in the bottom. First of all, the instructions aren't that clear, and I installed installed the switch wrong, so I managed to get all this on eventually, and I had to take it all back off again. So, yes, fiddly it is, extremely. But that's that done now. So we should be getting a third bar soon. There's a third bar, I don't know where it hooks up here. We shall see. There is mysteries ahead. And then we'll go across to here for the platform. So, would you like to hear this motor running? It's a very noisy one, but I think it's because these boards, hopefully, once the motherboard is inserted, it won't be as bad. I can only do this shortly, a short amount of time, because the screw scum decides to fly out whenever you spin it. So if I press our little buttons on our tester board, there we go. Whoops, the screw's flown out already. You can see it spins. It's quite noisy. So there you go. Switch it back off. So that's that part installed. So very shortly, hopefully, we'll finish these, and then we can get on with some more interesting stuff, and hopefully get the other other axis, which is over there, installed onto this. So there we go. Quality parts as usual. No complaints there. And thank you very much. If you're not already, please subscribe if you want to see more of this. Thumbs up, because that helps. And let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And my social media is down in the description box down there. Thank you very much.
You need to quit being dirty. You're a dirty boy.